Hey everybody, it's Gaddimentals! Another episode of Gaddimentals. I really am a whack job. I've been thinking about a theme song. Like, ooh, Gaddimentals, 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 Gaddimentals. I don't know, maybe not? Okay. Anyway, today we're doing page 18 out of the Gaddiments book. It is Flam accents with drags. So we all know the regular old Flam accent, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can count it in 6, you can count it 1 enda, 2 enda, count it any way you'd like. Right, but that's the Flam accent. So he adds a drag, right, in the regular Flam accent, which is the first bar. And by the way, you know, a little side thing, he names all of these little exercises, and the name of this one is No Mustard. We need to find the guy who's naming this. I hope it's not Mr. Gadd, because my goodness, for one of the greatest drummers of all time, who's coming up with these names? No Mustard. Okay, so let me play that first bar to show you. It's 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now you notice it's in 12/8. I got to post it here. I prefer counting 12/8 in groups of 3. I think it flows better and it feels better, especially with something like this. But notice what Gadd does. He displaces this, and this is the hardest one so far, guys. This is the hardest one, so stay with me. So we get done with that first bar. You know, it's very inside, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then we add an 8th note on 1, and we start that whole thing from beat 2. So then it becomes 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and if I do it right, starting with that right, in the second bar, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Right, so there you have it, right? He's starting in the second bar, displaced. The whole thing is moved over an 8th note. When we get to the third bar, he adds another 8th note, and we start it from the 3. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. Now he does something, this is going to be a little hard to explain. He does something in this last bar, and I didn't catch it at first. But then I realized what he did. So like I said, I don't like counting 12/8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I prefer doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because you know, I already counted the high numbers. Anyway, so this is why they call me Drummer Jesus. This is why they call me Drummer Jesus. Or it might be just me that calls me that. Okay, so here we go. I probably just threw in that cutaway, by the way. So, because I love that cutaway. Anyway. In the last grouping of 3, in the third bar of this, by the way, this is an 8 bar, the whole exercise is 8 bars long. You can see the second half is just starting from the left hand, right? So it's the same thing that you did in the first half, but just starting from the left. So, in the last grouping of 3, in the third bar, he really starts doing groupings of 4. Right? But watch, I'm going to play the third bar and the fourth bar. We got, starting with that right, and the third bar. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Now watch. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. I hit my sticks. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we're back. See what happened? See what happened? So it's 3 groupings of 4, and then you've got that dotted chord note rest. So let me just do this in context. It might be easier to see. And I'm going to count it out. Here we go. Starting, I'm only going to do the first 4 bars. Nice and slow. So stay with me. I'm going to count it in 3. Nice and slow. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1. Now that's that extra 8th note. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. There's that extra 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. 3. 1 and 2, 3. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then I'm ready to start those second 4 bars. So let's do this together. I'm going to keep you posted the whole time. We're going to do this at 70 clicks, 70 beats a minute. We're going to do this at 82, and we're going to do it at 94. And each time I'm going to do the exercise through twice. So I hope you get that. Gadd likes to do that a lot, by the way. He really likes to, if he's playing in 3, then a group in 4 for a little while, and then, or vice versa. If he's playing in 4, a group in 3 sometimes. He likes to do it a lot. And you know, I have come accustomed to doing that as well. I like it. It's you know, I'm not the guy, and I can't even tell you that Gadd would be, because I never really heard him do it. I'm sure he can. Where you're grouping things in 5 and 7 and 9.5. You know, Vinny Caliuta does that. He does that great, and so does Danny Carey and some of those guys. But 3 and 4 is something this little noggin can understand, and this will make you sound a level up. It truly will make you sound a level up. When you start learning how to group in 4 over 3 or 3 over 4, and this is a good way, this is a good road to that. This is a good road to that. Because it's simple, you're counting it in 3 and then all of a sudden you're counting in 4. And the math is easy, you know, for me to figure out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 groupings of 3 or 3 groupings of 4. The same amount of notes, 12 notes. 12 notes is 12 notes, however you slice it up, right? And that takes you to that last beat. And you can start again. So it really helps you to begin to learn how to phrase, or rather I should say, it begins to help you to open up your phrasing. All right, enough of that. Let's do this. Let's start it at 70 beats a minute. Let's see how you do. I'm gonna stop the camera for a second, get the metronome, and I'll be right back.
Say hello to my little friend!
Okay guys, we're ready here. So I have the metronome, as you can hear, doing the downbeats with a different pitch, right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, right? That way you can hear the downbeats as the pattern displaces, okay? And however you want to count this is fine. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to probably stay in 3. I'm going to count it maybe the first time through the first 4 bars, and I'll probably stop after that, okay? So let's do it together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, that was twice through. You can hear it get better as I went. Get better, and you know, I've just been real busy, so I'm not spending as much time on these as I used to, and that's kind of on purpose a little bit, because I want to kind of learn it with you, and I want to show you how you do this. As you do this, you just get better as you go, and you gain just more agility on the drum set and with your hands. Okay, so that was at 70 beats a minute. The next one is going to be at 82. As it gets faster, it gets tougher. Okay, I'm going to keep it with that, you know, beat, boom, boom, beat, boom, boom, because I think it's good. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry. A little indigestion there. Again, I'm 60. I don't care. I don't care what you see, whatever. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. I started a little bit, then that, for some reason the second time is way more harder to keep your focus on this than the first time through. So I started in bars 3 and 4 a little bit. I just wasn't sure if I was on the correct hands, you know, because you're used to just playing kind of free flow of thought when you're gigging a lot. All right, so anyway, that's 82. Actually, I think it fell to 81, but that's close enough. We're gonna take this up to 94. And that's quick. So I'm going to say this to you. What you're going to see is I'm going to work on it at 94. Today is Sunday. I'm going to work on it till Wednesday. I'm going to record that on Wednesday and put it out. So you're going to see my growth on this as well. All right. I'll be back in a couple of days. Of course, you'll just see a different shirt. Or maybe I'll wear the same shirt. You don't know. You don't know. You know, most of my clothes I buy from Goodwill or Salvation Army. I'll tell you the truth. That's what I do. I'm a musician. And I'm happy living life the way I live. I got a turntable. I got a couple of drum sets. What else do I need? All right. See you in a couple of days. Hey, folks. Guess what? It's Wednesday. I know it's like, 2 seconds for you or whatever, 1 second. That's the time vortex we're in. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to do it now today. I'm going to do it twice through at the suggested time by Mr. Gadd, 94 beats a minute. I got it posted. You can do it together with me. I think I'm going to set the metronome, which is my friend.
Want to play this? Okay. Come on. Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
I know I just put the clip in there again. I got it twice of Scarface. I love that clip for this. My little friend. I just think that's funny. I might be the only one, but I don't care. All right. I got to set for chord notes this time because I think you can hear it better. Hopefully that'll work out fine for me. I actually practiced it doing the triplets, but I think you can hear this better as chord notes. So here we go. You ready? So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. That'll be the feeling I'm giving you. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, you can see the first time through I rushed getting into the left hand a little bit because I was afraid that I was, I was going to be late, and I rushed a little bit. So you can see, and like I was saying, I didn't spend a ton of time on this. I surprised myself. I did actually pretty good, except for that little rushing the first time, and then I evened it up, man, I was dead on. And I only spent about 45 minutes maybe collectively, and then, when do I do it? I'm watching Netflix, right? I do this, I get the metronome out, and I do it. And I did it with the triplets. But that was at 94, and that was pretty good for like really very little time spent on this. So the question is, what did it do for me? It gave me a better sense of not only, a better dexterity in my hands with the triplets and with the Flam accents that are going on, the drags. But more than that, it gave me a cool sense of phrasing by that little, 4/3 kind of thing. So the next time I'm playing a 12/8 tune, maybe when I take a fill, maybe instead of doing 4 groups of 3, maybe I'll do 3 groups of 4. Right? Maybe that'll come to my mind because of this. So here's a little bonus. I worked it up a little faster than that. I did it a couple times at 105. So I got the set for 104. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to run it down once. Just show you with just a little bit of effort, you can really get good at these things, and it's just going to really increase your everything, overall dexterity, agility, phrasing ability. Again, so here we go. Flam accents with drags, no mustard, one time through at 104 beats a minute. That's 10 beats faster than the recommended speed. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, a little bit late. I dragged that thing out. You can hear a little bit late when I hit that last. It was a little too close to the beat, right? But not bad for 104. That's hard with all those accents and drags, right? Anyway, that's for you. I'm going to leave it. You know, if it's okay, it's not the greatest, but that's 10 clicks faster than Gad recommends it, and I'm happy that I did it for you. That's what I mean. If I worked on a little more, I'd have it. I'm that close. That close. Anyway, please support the channel. Please, if you have, if for my TikTok people, I'm putting this up for the TikTok guys. Go to the channel, the drum mission. I'll have it posted. Watch the videos and support the channel. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. See you on the next one.